Well, hello, good evening, and welcome everybody to Collective Consciousness, streaming live to you here on Facebook and YouTube. And we are here from Spiritual Psychics TV, welcoming all of you lovelies to this fortnightly show, which is purely dedicated to mediumship. Now, for all of the new viewers that might be joining us here for the first time, please do let us know who you are and where it is that you're watching us from, whether that be the UK or indeed anywhere overseas. And for all of you lovely regulars, please do keep popping your comments up, as you always do, because as you know, this is a community channel and we do love to see you engaging in chat. Now, as I've mentioned, we are streaming live via Facebook and YouTube, guys. So there is about a 10 to 15 second delay when you place your comments to us receiving and vice versa. So we've just got to be a little bit patient there. And we would love it if you could share us out there. So if you are watching via Facebook, it's so easy to do. You've got that share link just at the bottom of your page. If you can hit that share link button and share that out to all of your social media pages, as well as any spiritual pages that you may feel this show may be of interest to, then please do so. And if you're watching via YouTube, it's that swirly arrow icon that sits just in the bottom of the screen of graphics that you can copy and paste once again onto all of your social media platforms. Producer Richard, who is it that we've got joining us here this evening on the show? Okay. Okay, guys, so we're just having a little bit of a technical glitch. Now, for those of you that have been following Spiritual Psychics TV via Facebook, you will know that we've been having issues with regards to our streams reaching all those that it should do, and now we're experiencing problems with regards to the comments coming through on the feeds as well. So we know that we've got you with us, but at this moment in time we can't see who it is. So just bear with us whilst we deal with this little bit of a technical glitch. I can see our first person is placing a comment up there, and it is Natalie Sorsha Amatuna, who is joining us via YouTube, saying, hi, Bill, Wendy, Richard and Terry. Good evening to you, my darling. Thank you for holding space, along with the lovely Cheryl Burdeniak, who's saying, hi, everyone. We also have Louise Passmore, who joins via YouTube, saying, hi, everyone. Good evening, Louise. Thank you for holding space, along with our lovely Ruth Townsend, who's saying, good evening, all. Thank you for joining. We've got the lovely Donna M. O'Connor, who joins via Facebook, saying, good evening, Bill, Richard, and everyone. How lovely to have you holding space with us. Christine Davis also joins via YouTube, saying, good evening. Good evening to you, Christine. Thank you for holding space. And Helen Woodall is joining via YouTube, saying, hi, everyone. I love your profile picture. That amethyst pendulum looks absolutely beautiful there, Helen. Thank you for being here and holding space with us this evening. I'm going to bring my guest medium onto screen in just a few seconds, guys, and she won't be a stranger to most of you regulars who tune into Spiritual Psychics TV on a regular basis. But for all you new people that are joining us maybe for the first time, I'd like to introduce SPTV's very own, the lovely Wendi Lindsay. Good evening, Wendy. How are you, my lovely?
Hello. Hi, Bill. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm good, thank you. And thank you, everybody, for watching tonight's show with the lovely Bill.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. I can feel it. My tummy's already going over.
Oh,
so,
Wendy,
for those viewers that may be joining for the first time here this evening that haven't seen you work before, explain a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do.
Okay, so I am a psychic medium and I also do pendulum healing. On the fortnightly show that I do, many of you will see me on a Tuesday afternoon, 1 o'clock, and I do crystal ball readings. Now, it's the only time I do the crystal ball readings. I don't offer that as a service because it's very quick, very fast paced, but I enjoy doing that, and I'm hoping that, you know, that show is enjoyed as well. But I also do a bit of spirit art. As I said, I do pendulum healing, and I also teach pendulum healing and also psychic medium, which mainly I'm finding these days it's more tarot cards, and I'm thinking possibly a lot of the younger ones like the tarot. So yeah. This I've never done a joint mediumship with with anybody else. So this is a first for me. Please be gentle.
It will be absolutely fantastic, Wendy. At the end of the day, you know, we've both got that same type of vibration where we just place our trust with spirit. We've got the same intention. So I'm sure they will deliver. Now, for those of you that are new to the show, as I said, Collective Consciousness is purely a show dedicated to mediumship. But this show does it with a little bit of a twist, because what we try to do as two working mediums, again, who are in completely different parts of the country, what we try to do is we try to combine our collective thoughts that are being fed to us from our guide teams, our loved ones, our angels, our inspirers, and we attempt to work with the one recipient. So it's going to be very interesting for you, Wendy. As you say, it's your first time, and there is absolutely no pressure. If we're not on the same link or the same vibration, it just means that we're going to have two people that are going to be in receipt of separate messages. And if it works, then absolutely fan-dabby-dozy.
Okay.
So no pressure. Now tell everybody where it is that you can be found on Facebook.
Okay, yeah, so I've got a Facebook page, Wendi Lindsay Guiding Senses, so you can find me on there. I've also got a group, I believe you're a member of that group.
I am.
Where it's a bit like a development group, well, I hope it is anyway. So, yeah, find me at Wendi Lindsay Guiding Senses on Facebook page.
Super duper. Shall we say a few hellos to some of the lovelies that are joining us this evening?
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
So I can... Okay, sorry. Richard's talking.
That's all right. Oh, good, Richard. So the comments are starting to work. So over to you, Wendy.
Okay. Hi, Natalie Bentley. Welcome.
Mary Greenlaw. Hello, Bill and Wendy. Hello to you, Mary. Thank you for joining, my lovely.
Gail Amos. Hi, Gail. Hope you're well.
Mary Dixie saying hi to some of the other viewers through the chat function. Hi there, Mary. It's lovely to have your company.
Izzy. Hi, Izzy Ryan.
Linda Wilson joins via Facebook. Hello, everyone. Looking forward to this. Well, we're looking forward to it too. And we're so grateful that you're here with us, Linda.
Rebecca Whelan from Facebook. Hello, Rebecca. Lots of heart emojis there. Thank you.
That's it. She's spreading and sharing the love. And we've got Laura McPartland, who joins us via Facebook as well. Thank you for joining, Laura. God bless you.
And we've got Kim Kuntz. Hello, Kim. Thank you for joining.
We've also got Dawney, who's watching via YouTube, saying, hi, Terry. Thank you for joining, Dawney. Lovely to have you here.
And, oh, watching from Alberta, Canada. Hello, Corey Thorne. Welcome.
How lovely. You know, that's the fantastic... do you know what? I'm getting lost for words, Wendy, but I always do. When I've got spirit coming in, I start going, blah, 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 and I go all over the place. But isn't that just fantastic? The power of, you know, social media and modern technology today, that we can reach so many people all over the world. So it's great to see some of our overseas viewers popping up where they come from. So thank you very much for holding space, guys. Cookies and Dream, you are with us as well, saying hi, and you're watching via YouTube. Lovely to have you here.
Cynthia McDonald. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome.
How lovely. Thank you for joining, Cynthia. Now, this evening, guys, what we're going to get producer Richard to do for us is going to randomise comments in a moment. And we're going to see who it is that we're drawn to, who it is that we feel that spirit are going to pull us to. Cindy Ryan saying, love your hair today, Wendy.
Thank you, Cindy. Love yours as well.
What, mine? Mine, I know. Do you know, it took me all evening to get this right, Wendy. So shall we get these comments randomised? What do you reckon, Wendy, and see who it is that we feel that we're being drawn to?
Okay.
Okay. Over to you then, producer Richard. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing. Keep sending out your love hearts. Keep sending those comments in as well, because that just helps the filter of the comments go and around and around. So it helps myself and Wendy with regards to who it is that we feel that we want to be drawn to working with. First of all, this evening, we're going to be working with a few of you. We've got lovely Laura McPartland, who's just coming up there. We've also got Danielle Marie, Ravina Farran, Melissa Scott.
Who's going first, Bill?
Shout stop.
Okay, so shout. Okay.
Shout stop. It's
Stop.
a bit like a game.
Stop. Donna M. O'Connor.
Right.
Donna O'Connor.
So that's who you feel drawn to.
Yeah, I think it was from the start, actually. Hello
Good.
to you as well, Donna. Okay, so the first thing I got through was an older male coming through, and I'm seeing he's got sort of dark hair but little wispy grey bits in it, and what I'm getting with him is a very sort of straightforward male, shall we say. This could be father or grandfather. I'm also getting like music. I'm hearing music. I feel they had a real love for music, and I'm actually getting the actual, gosh, what do you call it? Music sheets, music sheets with him as well, Donna. Okay. I don't know if you're picking up on him at all, Bill. I'll just see if I can get anything else through. I'm actually getting discomfort in my stomach, Donna, with him as well. So I don't know if he passed with some sort of stomach problems, but I'm feeling quite a bit of pressure in my stomach. Okay. Teddy bears. He says you were surrounded by teddy bears. This I feel is a childhood memory. So I don't know if you can relate to that at all. If you have any comments, that'd be great, because and also don't just say yes or no. If you can let us know what the yes is for or what the no is for. But I feel he was straight to the point. I even feel a little bit strict with him as well. Quite a slim face, like I say, the dark hair parted on one side. And a love of music sheets. Okay, let me know if you recognise him. Have you got any?
Okay. All right, so Donna, if you're watching, please do place your feed through the comment section, because that just helps the vein of the message move forward there. So once again, just going over some of the information that I've been listening to with what Wendy said there. She feels as though we're working on a granddad or a father link vibration. You're just popping your feedback up saying, oh wow, thank you, Wendy. Yes, I can relate to the teddy bears, which is absolutely fantastic. As I'm starting to link in on this connection, Wendy, one thing that I do feel that I want to say that I feel is of significance or of importance is the way that I'm having my hands placed just across my chest at this moment in time. Okay, so this gentleman and this vibration of whom it is that I'm linking in with here at this moment just gives me a great sense of me wanting to do this and to be showing this to Donna as she's watching. So I feel as though this must be significant information, Donna, that you'll relate to with regards to, I do want to say how I rested. Okay, my darling, and I hope that you can relate to that in the sense that I'm giving that, and I'm just trying to be quite sensitive with the way that I'm delivering that at this moment in time. I do feel with this gentleman, Wendy, that he actually wants to kind of like reduce me and within my frame. He's working on my stature, so I know that he wants to take me down within my height here. He wouldn't have stood as tall as me. Now I'm around about 6 foot in height. Okay, so I know with him I want to be around about 5'10", but I also feel with him that I just want to be a little bit more broader. Okay, so I know that I had somewhat of a slightly more fuller figure with this chap as he starts to conjoin here. Very well presented as well, because as he starts to just stand beside me and feed the information to me here, again, we're getting a little bit of feedback. Yes, I can relate to it being granddad music ran in the family. Perfect. Okay. As he just stands beside me here, you know, I'm a very traditionally dressed individual with this gentleman with regards to making sure that I've got the very neatly pressed, clean and tidy collared shirt, you would understand, with the slacks. He says to me slacks as opposed to trousers. So I don't know if that makes any sense with Donna as well, whether or not he would have used that terminology. Again, I'd be interested to know. So if you could just pop that in the feedback, Donna, that would be absolutely great as well there. But I too, as you brought forward the information with regards to feeling somewhat uncomfortable around the tummy area, Wendy, I felt as though I just wanted to bring that into present day scenario. So I feel as though I want to just place this around Donna at this moment in time, and I want to just surround her somewhat with an essence of healing. Ask those healing angels just to come in and just give that extra support that's needed at this time. So again, Donna, please do let us know if this information relates. What else have you got there, Wendy?
I've got actually a very large silver cross, and it may be like you said when he was laid to rest, but I can just see this big ornate silver cross. And you said he was really well dressed. I'm actually getting him in like a pinstripe. There's a jacket with a very faint stripe. Oh, I've just seen here, Grandad always dressed smart in suit. Yeah. Okay, great with the teddy bears. Okay. I don't know if you've got a sister, Donna, but he's showing me somebody in living that is very close to you, and it does feel like a sister. And I feel that you're like back together again. I feel that there was like some distance. So if it's not a sister, it's a very, very close friend. But there was some distance, and then you're back together again. So I don't know if that made sense at all, Donna. Have you got anything else, Bill?
I want to be taken overseas to America. There must be links to America here, either with Donna herself or indeed with him, because he just wants to take me over the water. I'm seeing the Stars and Stripes flag within my line of sight at this moment in time as he starts to feed this information there to me, and the significance with regards to the Statue of Liberty. So whether or not this has been a landmark that would have been visited and significant with he or indeed with Donna, that's where I feel just want to go with that information as he presents that there to me. Also, going on the music links, Wendy, I do feel as though I'm very traditional within the music here, okay? I want to go to a local pub, a very old, antiquated local pub, okay, where everybody would have congregated and we would have all partaken within music. So there's a lot of happy times that he just wants to play out within my mind with regards to memory association here. Donna's just giving a little bit more feedback. Yes, I've got a sister and we are close now after not being so close. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that information so freely as well there, Donna. Can you also relate to why he wants to take me down to this local, very antiquated, old-fashioned pub, you know, where you would have walked in and you can see the glasses that are hanging up on the hooks, almost like the glass tankards where you've got like that barreled effect that just sits on the glass. So I don't know, again, whether or not he's showing that to me, because this must be significant with regards to him having a favourite glass there, or indeed one of those glasses that he would have drunk out of as well. I also hear him calling out to me November. So November must be a month of significance that would either sit with Donna or indeed with himself, with regards to birthday, anniversary or passing. Donna is saying, my son is in Canada, North America. Also, I've got a relative in America on Granddad's side of the family. Perfect. Thank you very much. There's a reason why he was taking us over the water there as well. And Donna, would you please be able to let us know whether or not you can relate to this understanding of us wanting to go to the tummy area as well, please, with regards to sending healing out at this moment in time, because he's just not letting that go at this moment in time. He's just talking away about that to me again. Very much a talker, very much somebody who you could have actually have engaged in fantastic conversation with, although he does make me understand, God love him, that I became inwards towards the end of my earthly life. I feel as though he would have enjoyed somewhat more of his own company than that of others. So again, he just places that with me. What else have you got there, Wendy?
Yeah, I get the solitude. I get that before the solitude, he was a very, very busy person. I'm getting like a briefcase full of papers, just rushing about, you know, like you said, was smart with the overcoat. So his job feels like professional. But then I'm getting jigsaws. So I feel that that is like possibly after retirement, he went into jigsaws. And I'm getting ships on them jigsaws. Just some feedback there, Bob. He liked to tipple in the local pub, and it's her birthday in November. Brilliant. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a connection with ships, or that he just likes ships, or even built ships, but really big ships with sails on. That's what I'm seeing on the jigsaws there. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, Donna.
Great. Whilst we're staying on that vein, I want to put Donna onto a ship. I want to put her on a journey on a ship here. Okay. So we've both got the same piece of information which we've perceived or we've understood slightly differently, which is absolutely fantastic. Donna's saying, as far as I know, it was my nan who suffered from the acid in the stomach. Okay, my darling, thank you very much for that. I want to put you on a boat there, Donna. So for me, this is symbolic. This is symbolic with regards to wanting to send you out on your travels. Okay. And I feel as though I want this to be soon as well, please, because as I'm understanding this information, I feel as though I want to go to the back end of August here into the early onset of September with regards to significance for you to travel as well, please, my darling. So again, do let us know if this relates and that makes sense with you. Now, before we send him back off up to the angels, I always like to see if we can get a parting word, message or gift there, Wendy. So I don't know if there's anything that you're connecting with at this moment in time that you'd like to bring into the forefront of the message.
Okay. Before I do the gift thing, I got Penny or Penelope. I just got that name through as well. Okay, the gift that I'm getting for you, Donna, is a watch, and it's a very slim lady's gold watch. But it's I don't know if it's actual the physical watch that is important, but the time. It's the time. So I don't know if he was a real timekeeper and you aren't, but it's something to do with the time. Okay.
Wonderful. Okay. Now, just before we send him back up to the angels, I just want to bring through. My ex-husband was in the Royal Navy. I went on lots of ships on Navy days. Oh, wow, it's my dream to go on a cruise. Thank you. Make it a reality. Manifest it. Keep putting it out there. Thank you very much, Spirit, for my cruise. Keep telling them that every single day. Manifest it. Make it come your way, my darling. Okay. Just before we send him back up to the angels, I'm just seeing a picketed fence that he just wants to drop in the front of my line of sight here. Okay. And I want to be painting it white as well, Wendy. I don't know if you're getting that yourself.
Yep.
So I know that he just brings that through as some type of significance with regards to closing this message off, whether or not that takes us down memory lane, and that's a memory link association, or indeed we just need to address the fencing around the home at this moment in time, Donna. But that's your parting gift. Some people get beautiful bunches of roses or beautiful singing birds, but no, you get a fence tonight, my darling. But can I just say from myself and Wendy, God bless you. And thank you so much for giving us the opportunity of working with you both. And we're sending him back off on his way up to the angels. God bless you.
Thank you, Donna. Oh, she had a gold watch years ago from her mum.
There we go. Fabulous. Now, that wasn't so bad, was it, Wendy?
No, it was quite good, wasn't it? I enjoyed that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Right, producer Richard, can you randomise those comments again, please? Let's see who else it is that we're drawn to go into. I know. I sound very quiz master tonight.
Come on down. We should be saying, Spirit, come on down.
Spirit,
there we go.
Down. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, bless them. Oh yeah, the bird from above, wasn't it? It was. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Richard. Yeah, the dove from above. Yes, that's the one. So do keep sharing us out there, guys. It's really important that you do that for us. Let's help Spiritual Psychics TV grow, especially at this moment in time, as most of you know who've subscribed to the channel. We are having a few issues with regards to our live streams reaching all those that it should do via Facebook. So any of you that are watching via Facebook this evening, please, please, please do share us out there so that we can reach as many people as we need to. Okay, so as the comments are now beginning to start to roll, we've got Martine, who's joining via Facebook. Misty Fitch, way from California. Ashley.
Do the cruise. Then get a jigsaw off the cruise.
Or do the jigsaw on the cruise. Cheryl Flint.
Carrie-Ann Marshall Kearns.
Rebecca Whelan. Melissa Scott. Tracy Brown. Emma Partland. Okay. Producer Richard, we are not going to answer you, no. So we're just seeing whom it is that we're being drawn to here, guys. So if there's a little bit of a silent pause, please do not be alarmed. It's just that we're just waiting to see where our pool and our guide is going. So do make sure that you're continuously sending your comments through so that we will get them, so that they'll reach us. Okay. As soon as I tell you what, Wendy, I've got spirit just impressioning upon me at this moment in time, and they're going all across my eyes and the top of my forehead. So I know that I'm linking with somebody that really had awful head pain before they passed here. Okay, come on, spirit, tell us where we're going. Do you know what, Richard? I keep hearing the gentleman call out Gail to me. I keep getting Gail. Gail Amos, lovely Gail Amos. Gail, please, can I just connect with you at this moment in time? Wendy, are you okay for me to press on this link and you come in on this one? Gail, can you just understand, please, darling, why I'm just getting this incredible, excruciating head pain just being placed upon me at this moment in time, please, my darling? I've got the vibration of a gentleman that just joins me here, and I do feel with him that he makes me feel somewhat cuddly within my stature as he joins with me. And I do know with him as well that as he starts to connect, he's connecting on a real love link vibration here for you, my darling. Okay, I want to say as well with him that he keeps saying to me that you are his beaut. You are his beaut. So I don't know if this would have been terminology that he would have used when he would have been here on the earth plane with you, my darling. Okay, but I certainly know that he's telling me that you are his beaut. Okay, so let me know if this information relates and it sits well with you, please, my darling. I can see that you're saying hello, which is fantastic. So you've acknowledged. Give me a bit of feed. Let me know if you're relating to this information so far. He's a little bit more fuller in his stance, you would understand, than myself. Okay, and I'm not the smallest of chaps, but he makes me feel as though he's a little bit more fuller in his frame than myself. And I know with him as well that as he starts to blend and work with me that little bit closer, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, he keeps saying. Yeah, he said that. Perfect. Then I'm definitely with you then, with him as well. I know with him as well, please, Gail, that he's got more facial hair than me as well, because as he starts to impression upon my face here, he's making me feel as though I've got more of a full growth beard going on. He's dark as well, you would understand, and I mean dark within the colouring of his hair here, and he would have had more hair on his head than me as well, God love him. There's some type of significance, yes, Big Bill, perfect. There's some type of significance as well, my darling, with regards to, oh, okay. Can you please relate to you wanting to ink upon your skin both of your initials, and there is a significance with regards to the date, whether or not this is the date that we would have met, or indeed this would have been the date that we would have married, please. Because I do feel as though this is a love link connection. I do feel as though this is your husband that's connecting here with me this evening. Again, I will anxiously wait for your feedback there, my darling, and I'm going to see what it is that Wendy's got, because I can see things are ticking over in her mind there.
TikTok, TikTok. I'm actually seeing on him a chain, a pendant, something like could be St. Christopher, I'm not sure, but I feel that you've got that. And I'm also feeling a sense of pride with the children. So I feel that they've achieved something. Just real pride. He's saying that I don't know if you've started to look at the clouds and the sky more, but I'm just hearing she's got her head in the clouds. So it could physically mean you've got your head looking at the clouds, or, excuse me, your head's in a daydream of late. Because it can mean that as well. I feel he's always around, and you know it, you feel it. I feel a lot of emotion, actually. I feel a lot of emotion, and I just feel it's either an anniversary just gone or coming up, but I just feel a lot of emotion. Okay.
I feel just gone, because I'm just being pulled back as you've said that. So okay. I feel as though we need to acknowledge just gone. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off your train.
No, you're okay. I'm nothing else at the moment, Bill.
Okay. You would have come up to his shoulder. You would have come up to his shoulder, because he's saying to me shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. So I know as he's placing within my mind a visualization of you, you would have stood at his shoulder, okay? Because you would have had to have stood up on tiptoes to give him a kiss. And this is what he's playing out within my mind. Gail saying, oh gosh, yes, all three of them have achieved great recently. Perfect, fantastic. Gail, I just want to go a little bit deeper into this, and I don't want to say this in a context where it's going to upset you, because I don't want this to come across that way. But as he makes me feel that you're standing on tiptoes and you're giving him a kiss, it's really important for me to emphasize the fact about feeling that kiss. Now that he's gone over to spirit side, he makes me feel as though you felt him kiss you on the side of your cheek. Okay, and I know he used to rest his arm on my head. He was 6'4" and I'm 5'2". Perfect. Okay. Kissed you on your cheek, and you know he's kissed you on your cheek, and you know what he's doing with me? He's making you lay in the bed, and he's making me feel this happen to the right hand side of me. So whether or not he would have slept on the right hand side of the bed, or you felt him do this from the right hand side of the bed, now he's gone over to spirit side, it just makes me understand that that's what he wants me to share with you at this moment in time as well there, my darling. But these headaches, I don't know why he wants to place these headaches upon me, but they're excruciating. So whether or not he would have suffered with them before he made his journey back home, yeah, you do feel his kiss is good, then totally understand that he's doing that now, okay? Because that's your validation, because I don't want to doubt it, but I do want to doubt it. So it's almost as though you're double checking yourself, my lovely, okay? But you're double checking yourself on an awful lot of things that are going on in and around your life, because he's pulling me into present day here now, okay? You're cross-examining everything that you're doing, everything that you're saying and everything that you're doing. And I feel as though I want to connect this in and around the children as well, okay? You haven't got any points to prove to anybody. This is what he's making me feel as though I need to say to you. Not that I want to say, that I need to say to you. You've got nothing to prove to nobody. You've done an absolutely amazing, in fact, fantastic job filling that void. You would understand. You have migraines, but yes, he did suffer the last few weeks very badly with the head. Thank you, my darling. Okay, filling that void. And you know what? You should be incredibly proud of what it is that you've done. So no more cross or double cross checking whatever it is that you're doing, my sweetheart. Wendy, I'm going to come over to you.
When you mentioned about the bed, I actually, during the real hot weather, could see you throwing the clothes off, and he's actually tucking them back in again, like protecting you, you know? I could feel that, the clothes, even just a thin sheet, just back round you again. And he's also showing me a book, and it's like, you're reading it, but you're not reading it. So I don't know if you've just started a new book or you're wanting to learn something, but it's like rereading the same page. But what he has mentioned is you seem to have stepped through the cobwebs, actually. Oh, bless. Thank you. Needing to hear. Just trying to be a good mum. You stepped through another stage, and I think it has a sense of pride with that. You've come through the initial cobwebs. Okay, I hope that makes sense in any way. Okay, Bill.
Absolutely. So just before we send him back off up to the angels here, because I feel very satisfied with what it is that I've said. He's given me a great sense of satisfaction that, you know, he's done what he's done and he said what he said here this evening. She started a new course as well there, Wendi. Okay, so there's a bit more validation. His parting words that he leaves with me for you is that I am now flying without wings. I am now flying without wings. So there's a significance with regards to you putting something down on words, or indeed there would be a piece of music with regards to angelic and wings and flying. He's now flying without them. So I'm going to leave his love with you and just pass over to Wendi for any parting words that it is that she might have, and say God bless you and thank you for giving us opportunity of working with you, my darling.
Gail, I got something completely different. The words I got was, get in there, tiger. So I don't know if tiger means anything or if it's just really motivating you, but it's like go girl, you get them, you know, get in there, tiger. So
yeah. Do you know what, Wendi, as you've said that, you know what's dropped into my mind? You know, Tony the Tiger, where he used to go, they're great, and it was Frosties, wasn't it?
Frosties, yeah.
Frosties. So I wonder if Frosties were a favourite cereal of his as well. Be interesting.
Really? Oh, I don't know which bit. Sorry to interrupt, Bill.
That's okay.
Which bit is relevance, Gail? Is it the tiger or Frosties? Oh, bless.
You are so welcome. There's no need to thank us. At the end of the day, you are here tonight, and that message was meant to reach you for whatever reason. And it's funny, isn't it, Wendi? We were talking about that before we came live here. About, you know, those that are supposed to be here to receive the message will get that. And there we go. There's evidence there in itself. Oh, yeah. Tiger is significant. He was my biggest cheerleader. Perfect. God bless you, Gail. Thank you so much for letting us work with you.
Thank you, Gail.
Okay. So before we go into the next randomising of names here, Producer Richard, shall we talk about what's coming up on Spiritual Psychics TV tomorrow?
Join Sam O'Neill tomorrow from 1 p.m. for an afternoon of spiritual guidance and free rune readings. SPTV are proud to present an evening of mediumship with the wonderful Deb Clark. Join us for a private event on the 20th of August 2022 at the Roebuck Inn, Wickham. For more details visit events.spiritualpsychicstv.online. My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk.
So that's what we've got coming up on the channel tomorrow, guys. And we've also got tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock, the lovely Jessica May coming back to SPTV communicating with your fur babies. So that's Friday, the 29th of July at 8 o'clock. Please do come along and support the lovely Jessica, and she will be giving readings via animal communication. How interesting is that?
Brilliant.
Wonderful, wonderful. Right, Wendy, are we ready?
Come on down. Okay.
So, guys, please keep commenting, because your comments will reach us through the feed, and it's your comments that we need to be drawn to. It's your comments that Spirit will direct us to. And do keep sharing us out there as many times as you can. It's very much appreciated. Wendy, I'm going to leave the next person for you to pick out, my lovely.
Okay.
Oh, there's my son. Good evening, Bill. He is a handsome boy, isn't he? He is.
Kirsty Simpson. I was drawn to Kirsty Simpson. Is it Kirsty Simpson? Yes, Kirsty Simpson. Hello, Kirsty. Hope you're well. Hope you don't mind me starting off a reading for you. I've got a lovely lady here, actually, and this feels like a grandmother. Typical wavy white hair, very sort of stooped. I'm getting quite a stooped, so she could have had problems with her back. Quite small in height as well, smaller than me. I'm 5'6" or 5'5", keep shrinking, but smaller than me. But what she,
I know the feeling.
Richard's laughing in my ear because keep shrinking. She's shown me cards, playing cards, so I feel that she was a very sociable lady, and I feel get together with family, and even, no, I don't know about friends, but I think more family get together with the cards. Okay, I don't feel it was money, it was something else that you won, counters or chips or something. But yeah, I get a real sociable feeling with this lady. So I don't know if grandmother is in spirit, Kirsty. If you recognise any of that, say she's quite stooped, typical sort of wavy white hair, and a sociable lady. I'm actually getting a smell of, okay, it feels like cakes, but it's more like buns, little buns, like the ones that you put in the the little paper cases, those sort of buns. I'm getting those sort of buns. I'm getting the smell of those, making me hungry, actually. So I feel that she enjoyed baking as well. And again, I think it was all part and parcel of this get-together. It seemed to happen quite a bit. I'd say like possibly once or twice a month, this get-together with family. So you may not even remember her that much, Kirsty. I'm not sure how old you are. But I feel that she's coming through today just to sort of make you aware that she's watching, and she's watching out for you and family and a baby. I'm feeling there's a new baby that's arrived. Okay, so I don't know if you've got anything, Bill, or if you can link into her at all.
I'm waiting for our lovely Kirsty just to reply to you, because you see, Wendy, Kirsty's my cousin. Kirsty is my cousin, and I believe that you've actually got Kirsty's great grandmother, which would have been my granny.
Oh, how bizarre!
How bonkers is that?
So do you?
So,
yeah,
absolutely. So if Kirsty's not responding, then you carry on with whatever else it is that you've got, because I'll be able to validate and take that information and pass it on to her.
So I don't know if the cards, I'm getting the cards, and the gathering the family and the buns, and she is with a gentleman who is taller than her. He's quite slim, and taller than her, and he's the quiet one, shall we say? He's in the background here. He's the quiet one. And I'm getting dusting with her as well, as though she wanted to keep tabletops clean. He's getting really shiny tabletops here. So I feel very house proud with her as well. She wants to bring a memory of herself when she was younger and something to do with a hula hoop. So I don't know if she it's something that they did at school, and I don't know if it was like country dancing, but again, you might not remember. This is great grandma, or is it great grandma? Did you say, Bill?
Great grandma for Kirsty,
For
but rather
Kirsty.
for me.
Okay, so something to do with a hula hoop. She's laughing actually now. I might have interpreted that wrong, but I just got the circle and she was doing that dancing. She's got a really good sense of humour. She's got a lovely smile as well. Something about her left arm as well that she had problems with. I'm getting heaviness actually. Now, left, it could be a bit of a stroke she had, or some discomfort or pressure on the left arm. So I don't know if that makes sense at all, Bill or Kirsty.
So, I mean, for me, and obviously I don't want to grab Kirsty's message by any means, but the way that you've described her relates to her. The husband, granddad, totally spot on. You know, he was much taller, he was slim framed. She would have probably been the more forward speaking out of the two. The significance with regards to family gatherings is really significant because she was like the hub. Her home was the hub. It was all the family would always gather in there, and she was always cooking and preparing and making something for when, you know, the unexpecteds would just turn up. I'm not sure about the left arm, but I wouldn't discount that because there were a lot of things that were going on with Nan prior to her making a journey home to spirit there. So I wouldn't discount that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, everything that you've given so far, I can totally relate to.
Brilliant. Thank you. And I think, because I've not got any response from Kirsty, I'm more directed to you. And I just really want to sort of finish this, if you like, by she wants to say to you, stop comparing. So you don't have to tell us what that is about, but I just feel that there's something in your life happening now and you're comparing it and worried. So stop comparing, she's saying. She just wanted to bring that through. And something to do with teeth. Now, I don't know if she meant Kirsty's teeth or your teeth, front teeth. So I don't know if there's any tooth problems or needing to see a dentist.
Not with me, so I'll leave that as a gift for Kirsty to take.
Okay.
If it's a visit to the dentist. No, that was a lovely message, Wendy. And it's funny you're saying about comparing today. Whilst I was driving on my call pattern at work, it took me back down memory lane. How ironic is this? And it took me directly outside to the house that I grew up in. And I was making comparisons. I was like, oh my God, it's no longer got the green door. Oh my goodness, the privacy hedge is no longer in front of the windows. There were so many changes. So that's where the comparisons were coming into play there. So God bless you. Thank you so much. And Kirsty, I hope that you can take love and comfort from that message as well, my darling. And you can have the toothache because I don't want it.
No, okay. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, Bill.
Bless you. How lovely was that? I wasn't expecting that this evening. Thank you. Yeah. Right, we better find another person to read for then. So would you please randomise the comments, Producer Richard? Thank you very much. Okay.
I presume we're going with you, Bill, yeah?
Yeah. hence the silence.
Yeah, no, thank you, everybody.
Right. I feel as though I want to go back to Pam, please, Richard. I didn't get the surname, I just got the first name, Pam. Pam Leach. Absolutely. So Pam, if you are with us still, please place a comment up in the comment section to let us know that you're still here. I'd love to work with you. Oh, straight away. I'm getting the feeling and the sensation of me wanting to be sick. I've got the understanding of a lady that just steps forward to join it. It's really funny. I feel as though I want to stretch your name, Pam, and want to say my Pammy. Pammy. I feel this would have been an endearing term that this lady would have referred to you as. I'm going over onto Mum's side of the family with this lady. I don't feel I'm with Mum, but I do feel as though I'm on Mum's side of the family. So it would be Mum's mum. So this would probably be grandmother that makes this connection here this evening for you, my darling. But there's this great sense of me wanting to be sick with her as she starts to impression upon me. You are here, wonderful. So do work with myself and Wendy through the comments section by just placing your feed so it gets to us as quick as we can and enable us to move forward with the vein of your message there. Okay, as I say with this lady, I just get this great sense of wanting to be sick. I also get a great sense with her of me having fatigue placed upon me, as spirit often do. That's my trigger to understand that there would have been a build up to her passing. I also understand with her, God love her, that I've got a multitude of different conditions going on with me because I'm all over the place with her. Okay, I feel as well that I'm all over the place because my blood pressure is not quite correct here, and also I feel as though I've got some type of an imbalance within my ear as well because she's making me feel somewhat dizzy. God love her. Okay. I also feel with her that I need to acknowledge that there would have been the use of glasses with her because she's just touching the frames of my glasses at this moment in time as well. But they would have been that very traditional, almost like cat's eye shape that she just wants to bring to the forefront of my mind to share out here as well. She pulls me back as I'm starting to go through the months of the year, and she makes me want to stop at February. So February must be a month of significance with regards to birthday, anniversary, or passing, either connected with you or indeed with she, my darling. And I do get a great sense with this lady. She starts to talk to me that, you know what, she loved to have a good old chat. She loved to have fantastic conversation, but the conversation as well with anyone and everyone that would have given her the time of day to listen. So she would have, forgive me, she would have liked a bit of a gossip. That's where I'm going with it. I might as well just put it out there and say it as it is. So this is what I feel that I'm getting with this lady as she starts to make that communication with me. Please do give me feedback. Let me know that you can understand and relate to who she is. And I'm going to go over to Wendy to see what it is that Wendy's picking up on at this moment in time.
Okay, thank you, Bill. Pam, straight away I got school. So I don't know if this lady worked at school or just feel like, you know, I've got an overall on, like a dinner lady type thing. And then when Bill was talking about conditions, I got bad feet. So I don't know if she suffered with bad feet. It could well be that she stood on her feet quite a lot. So that's probably why she had bad feet. And did she like owls? Because I feel I'm getting owl pictures, owl ornaments, owls, a sort of a love of owls. And I also got, I know you got February, but I also got number 2. Okay, so either the 2nd of the month being birthday, anniversary, passing, or indeed it could be a door number. Pam doesn't know her.
Never. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just ask her to work on some present day information with us. Let's see what it is that she'll bring forward with regards to just connecting this message to Pam that little bit more so. Okay, all right, Pam. There's something going on in around your right knee at this moment in time because she draws me into my leg. She stops me at my knee here. So I know that there must be some type of healing that needs to be sent out of your way there, or indeed somebody that's very closely connected to you, my lovely. And also, it's funny that you were saying there, Wendy, with regards to standing on the feet. I feel as though I want to be saying to Pam that I just want to slow her down because I feel as though she's on her feet far too much, and I just want to sit her down at this moment. In fact, I wanted to put her feet up. So she's obviously been told to do this and she's not been listening to what it is that she's been told to do. And again, it's really funny, I linked in with regards to what you were saying with regards to school dinners. Okay, because I was getting the smell of the when I was at school, school dinners used to be fantastic. They were fabulous. But I was getting the smell of like those sponges that they would make in those really big trays, okay? Like the strawberry jam sponges with the lashings and thick layers of strawberry jam on top of it and loads of custard. So I want to be bringing that and placing that in Pam's lap as well, with regards to either that being a memory link association to this lady, or indeed this is something that Pam has a little bit of a tendency to like herself there, that she would understand. Okay, the significance then with regards to why she keeps tapping me on my frames must sit with Pam with regards to glasses, or indeed there being some type of eyesight test that we need to be acting upon, please, Pam. So again, do give us the feed there to let us know whether or not you can relate to this information. Okay. I keep getting a sweet smell of lemons being placed under my nose as well here, but I want to link this to Pam at this moment in time. Do you know what I feel as though I want to say to you, Pam? Are you a bit obsessive with regards to using lemon as a cleanser, with regards to putting it around the sink? She's taking me around your sink at this moment in time, and she's saying lemons and giving me the smell of lemons. So maybe we need to use lemons around an area of the sink where we've got a bit of an issue going on. Sitting around those taps, you would understand, please, my darling. Trifle question mark. Absolutely, could very well be, because we've had the sponge, we've had the jam, we've had the custard. So I'm not going to discount it, but I'm not
just need the cream on top. Yeah.
That's all we need, and a little bit of sprinkles. Okay, what else have you got, Wendy?
I've just got for Pam that she's saying you're going round in circles, and I just feel this is mentally, and she just wants you to get off that roller coaster. So it is a bit like, have your feet up, take a rest, take time out, because she's aware that you're just going round and round in circles, and hopefully, you can have some time out for you, because I feel that you are a busy person, and I feel that there's a little one around you. I don't know if this is son or grandson, but I just feel that there's a little one around you that's keeping you on your feet. Just feel little ones. Okay, Pam, hope that makes sense.
Takes me out onto a balcony as well, Wendy. She makes me want to go out onto a balcony and overlook. Okay, so I know that there must be some type of significance with regards to balcony connecting to a living accommodation, whether that be with Pam or indeed with grandmother. But again, I'll just bring that through and hope that Pam can understand and relate to that information there. Also, okay, my darling, I'm getting the significance of 13 being played out within my mind here as well. 13. So that's either going to relate to a date of significance, or 13 would relate to as a number, i.e. a door number. Whatever it is, however it is, I know she just wants to bring 13 into the forefront of my mind there as well. Okay, and I feel and I understand that I hear David being called out to me. So David must connect to either Pam or indeed to grandmother as well, please, because I'm just acknowledging David there as she starts to just pull her energies away very, very softly, just before we send her back up to the angels there, Wendy. Have you got any gift that you want to leave with Pam?
It's not a gift, but the lemon I got with vitamin C, because I feel that, I don't know, Pam, if you've been having lots of colds, but I just feel like she's wanting to give you oranges, lemons and vitamin C. Okay, so in a way that is a gift. She's giving you fruits. Okay, so just to look after yourself. Thank you, Pam.
Absolutely. And Pam, there's a significance of why she wants to place the old-fashioned £20 note within my mind here. So there must be an old £20 note that needs to be put over the counter in the bank to be exchanged, or indeed you've just come across an old £20 note, my lovely. So I'm going to leave that part and information with you and say God bless you, and thank you so much for giving myself and Wendy the opportunity to read for you this evening.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank you, Pam. Right, shall we see if we can squeeze another reading in?
Yeah, okie dokie.
Okay.
Oh, that sounded like... that's Richard's going...
And guys, thank you to each and every one of you who have shared out for us this evening. It's been so important that this sharing happens with regards to Facebook at this moment in time. So please, please, please do help us by sharing us out there and getting us out to as many pages as you possibly can, as our notifications are not being received. Thank you.
Pink Semolina. Wow.
Oh yeah, with Rosie. Can you remember?
It's like cheese pie. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to look through the names.
Sure. We've just got the comments scrolling, guys. See who Wendy's drawn to at this moment in time.
Chrissy Wheatley, please. Chrissy Wheatley. Okay. Chrissy Wheatley. Okay. Do you know, somebody stepped forward and then they stepped back again. I think that's how they were in real life. They were like, I feel quite shy. I feel like I want to step forward, but I don't want to just I'm not ready yet. So I'm hoping that they step forward a bit more, because it's just like in the shadows. Okay. So it's a female. So she's stepping forward now, but she's stepping through with scissors. So I don't know if she was a hairdresser, or if you're a hairdresser, or if scissors mean anything. But it's like either this is the first time she has come through, or it's quite recent. It's quite a recent passing, because I sometimes get that when they're quite, hesitant about coming forward. I want to say quite a darkish hair, sort of that shape, if you like. Okay, and she liked her jewellery. I've got rings, I've got jewellery on. So I feel that she kept herself nicely presented. Her hair was immaculate, and her rings as well. So this could be mum, or it could actually be grandmother, or even auntie. I'm not sure, because sometimes they don't tell me, because she's quite hesitant. But I'm getting the scissors, so I'm getting the hairdresser thing, and I'm getting the jewellery with her as well, Chrissy. She's saying that you've took a step back as well. So it could well be your work or something that you're doing. You've took a step back. She's just telling me that, Chrissy. So let me know if any of this makes sense, okay? Because I don't want to just go blah, 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 and you're not here. You've nipped off to the loo or something. Okay. What else about you? What else can you tell me? Okay. She actually drove a car. I'm seeing her driving, and I feel her car was a pride and joy. I'm getting a small car with her. Are you okay, Bill? Are you getting anything from her?
Yeah, I'm not got a lady. I've got a gentleman that's with them who's just stepping forward. But I want to clear my throat with this gentleman. I can smell on my hands the cigarette that he would have smoked, the hand-rolled tobacco cigarettes, especially. He was very much a broad type of Cockney character as he connects here with me. And he said to me, I'm with him. So I know that he connects on this link in the same vibration here. He's a shorter gentleman in life. He's around about 5'7", 5'8" in height. I want to go on paternal side of the family. So I feel as though I'm working with either dad or granddad. So this would be granddad on dad's side of the family with him. But I'm also a very hard-working individual with this gentleman as well, because Spirit often give me long sleeve shirts and they make the sleeves rolled up. And this is what he's doing with me here at this moment in time. Chrissy, if you're with us, you need to give us the feedback, darling, so that we know, A, you're here with us, and B, that you can take the information that it is that we're bringing forward here with your communicators, my darling. So please do work with us. Okay. I know with him, as I say, that there's this great sense of there being quite a broad Cockney feel to his character as well, because he's like, as he was joining with me, he's like, all right, boy, I'm with him. So, he was just bringing that into the forefront of my mind. I also want to go with the old-fashioned, the Krays, the Kray twins. One of them wore those dark-framed glasses, those edgy glasses. I know with him that he places them on my face as well. So I'm connecting with either the glasses, or there would be connection and links to the craze as well that he makes me want to understand. So whether or not I'm going to that part of London with him, but again, it's waiting on the feed for Chrissy and not knowing if she's here with us or not. Okay, so Chrissy, if you're not responding, we will have to move on, my lovely, and work with somebody else here this evening.
I think my initial bit of somebody coming forward then back is actually also related to Chrissy. It's like they want to hear, they don't want to hear, too scared. I actually get that as well. So that might be what's happening. Perhaps they are listening, but they're not responding.
Yeah, and it's funny because as you were giving the information out, I was conscious that I was rocking backwards and forwards as well.
Wow.
How strange is that?
Mm.
And we can watch that on playback, guys. You can see that. So we're not, you know. Okay. Thank you, Richard. Okay, so let's move on. If Chris is not responding, then we need to move on and see if we can reach somebody else here this evening. Okay. Thank you.
I'll let you.
So keep your comments going, guys, okay? Keep them going. Let's see who we're drawn to. So Pat Henry, Sally Hannah Taylor, Sheila Lavender, Sheila Lavender, Sheila Lavender. Let's go to Sheila Lavender.
I should like to say it's a lovely surname, that.
Sheila Lavender, let's come over to you, Sheila, my lovely. Okay, Sheila, Sheila, I just want to give you a sense of comfort within your message here this evening, my darling, okay? Because I know that there's been impact and there's been change with regards to loss within your family, my darling. And I know this, guys. I'm not making. I'm not going to pretend to make out that I don't know. Sheila messaged me with regards to a private reading because of a recent passing. But I feel as though I just want to connect with Sheila tonight for whatever reason that might be. With regards to words of comfort, as opposed to me linking direct with spirit, I'm going to let Wendi link direct with spirit so that way it can't be questioned. But my words for you, Sheila, are quite simple. When we make that transition over into spirit, you must always know that whatever it is that has been done on the earthly side by all of those that have been around me during that process of that time when I was in need of comfort and love and reassurance, that you've done absolutely everything within your power that you possibly could. And I feel that I just want to be bringing that forward with the essence of love and sincerity as I pass that message over to you. And I'm just going to come over to Wendi so that she can just give you a message from spirit and the communicator that it is that she feels she's with this evening.
Okay, thank you, Bill. Sheila, I have got a mail here and I'm struggling. My lips are really dry. My throat feels blocked in some way. So the gentleman that is, he may have had struggled with, he may have physically struggled with talking, or he may have actually wanted to say so much and he didn't. I don't feel that he expressed himself very well, either emotionally or in any sense. I can't actually talk that well. I don't feel his words were right. So I don't know if he had any trouble with speaking or if he just didn't really talk too much. Okay, so that's the first thing I've got through. So I don't know if that makes sense at all, Sheila. But what I am sensing, I don't know who this gentleman is, it feels very close to you. I'm just getting, without the words, I'm getting hug. I'm getting hug. And I feel that, oh, it's your dad. Okay. I feel that hug would mean a million words, you know, that strong hug. I've got goosebumps actually, because I just don't feel he could express how he wanted to feel. And I've just got that big hug. Okay. I haven't got too much more. So I just feel that that hug is what you need right now. And I feel I want to say he's okay. He's with a female. There's a female with him, and also, in fact, I feel there's quite a big family gathering as I'm looking now. There's dogs, there's birds, budgies, there's a big family gathering, so I feel that he just wanted to let you know that he's not alone.
Absolutely.
Okay, Sheila.
Thank you for that, Wendy. Now, Sheila messaged me. It wasn't her dad that she wanted a reading for. So I'm just going to work on the vibration of dad here, okay? And I just want to say to you, Sheila, that you know what? He's immensely proud of his girls, okay? Because he gives me a great sense of wanting to unify and pull and bring my girls together at this moment in time. There must also be a significance you would understand with regards to there being the colours of white and blue. And I want to say that this would be significant around his celebration of life at his funeral. There, please, my darling, as well. White and blue, for whatever reason that might be, whether that was within the flowers or whether or not that was to do with clothing, his favourite colours. He just brings that into the forefront of my mind also, my lovely. There is a lady that just comes in behind him, and she makes me think of that lady from Benidorm who comes in on one of those mobile scooters, because she's come whizzing in behind him, and she stopped at an almighty screech here. So it's almost as though she's just coming in and she's bombing the message here, because she wants to be known and she wants to make herself known as well. And I do feel with her that this is a very maternal link vibration. So if this isn't mum, this would be mum's mum that just wants to make herself known and understood. Small in stature and frame. I don't want to put her on the larger side of life. Quite short in my height as well. And I know that as she starts to link with me and she starts to come into my mind, she just gives me a great understanding with regards to I've sorted out what it was that I needed to, now that I've made my transition and my crossing into spirit. So there would have been an awful lot that was going on in this lady's mind when she was here on the earth plane that would have impacted and would have affected others, you would understand. But she's now free from that, because she was almost, it makes me understand, God love her, she was almost like a bit of a chameleon, okay? She could very much adapt to different situations and make people believe that there wasn't an awful lot going on with her when indeed there was. But that's now sorted, that I'm in spirit side. And in fact, she's having a whale of a time scooting around up there on that mobility scooter. So I'm going to leave both of their love with you. And I'm going to say, God bless you. And thank you for giving Wendy and myself the opportunity of reading for you. Mum, hun. There we go. Thank you very much.
I just want to end with cardboard. I've no idea why, but this gentleman, it's just bringing cardboard. So either you need to box something up and put it away, or are you moving house, or did you work with cardboard? I just got cardboard. I had to just give you that. A cardboard box.
Big box, Thank you, Wendy. That was lovely. And do you know what? As quick as we started this evening, it's come to an end already.
No, unbelievable.
Wendy, thank you so much for joining me on Collective Consciousness. It's been lovely working with you. I was really, really looking forward to this.
Thank you. I've really enjoyed it. And say it's the first time I've ever done anything like it. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that. But it's amazing. It really is.
You can do anything you want to. You've just got to believe. Just got to believe. And we've got a bit of feedback here from some of our lovelies that are joining. Elaine Humphries is saying wonderful messages. God bless you, Elaine. Thank you for being here. Terry Louise is saying thank you, Bill, Wendy and Richard. Thank you, Terry, for being here with us this evening. Shelley Hawkins, thanks, Bill and Wendy. Night, everyone. Good night to you too. And Ashley saying, or cardboard box to play in. Haha, inner child. No.
Go.
So once again, Wendy, where is it that everybody can find you on Spiritual Psychics TV and on Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook, Wendi Lindsay, Guiding Sensors is my page.
And when's your show next on Facebook, and at what time and what days of the week?
I'm not back actually until the 16th of August because we're doing fairs. But it's on a Tuesday at 1 p.m. every fortnight. So find me on the 16th of August doing crystal ball readings.
Sounds amazing. So make sure that you tune in, and do make sure that you give Wendy's Facebook page a like and a follow, guys. Once again, to all of you that have joined us here this evening on the show, thank you so much for being here. God bless each and every one of you for sharing out. And until we all meet again, may the love and light of spirit be with each and every one of you. And just before we head off, Producer Richard's Whispered in my ear. Yeah. Okay. Bear with us, guys. So if you click on at the top of the page, then manage follow settings, you can change the settings to all rather than just highlights and theory. This should ensure you get the notifications you require. So this is for all those of you that are watching via Facebook that are having problems receiving notifications with regards to us going live, which a lot of you have done. So again, once again, if you click on the menu at the top of the page, then manage follow settings. You've got the 3 dots at the menu. Okay, then manage follow settings. You can change the settings to all rather than just highlights and theory. This should ensure you get the notifications you require. I hope that makes sense with you guys. And if it doesn't, then come back and watch the replay and listen to me babble on again and make no sense whatsoever. Producer Richard, as always, God bless you. Thank you so much for making it happen. And once again, to all you guys out there, good night, God bless. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. Bye.